Hello guys, this is TBC Production here, back doing a new video today for you guys. As in this video today, I am going to be talking about my other series on my other YouTube channel. As seen by the title, today I'll be talking about ToysballGT. So, I have not, as before we get started, check out the other videos I had made, of course, and all that. I actually been releasing some songs and stuff lately and all that, but like check out the last episode remake and all that stuff, and I'll talk a little about something coming up at the end of this video. So let's get started with ToysballGT. I don't want this video to be long because I have not done nothing to ToysballGT at all. So that is the reason of it. Like, I have not done nothing since 2018 for that channel, I think. I only made 8 episodes, I think, as I look back on the channel. I posted the intro, like the new intro of the show and all that stuff. Like, I post like the video of Goku doing the Kamehameha times 10 and all that stuff, but I have not done nothing to the channel. Like, I have not done nothing for it. So let's get started talking about the channel and the story of ToysballGT, because I talked about it in the past. Like, I talked about it in a lot of other videos I've done, but guess kind of like redoing and telling the story, I guess updating the story and the show and all that stuff. Alright, so let's get started. ToysballGT, as I did a time chronology of the series actually, and like the series actually takes place in 2020. So initially, because I went back to the time chronology of Toys Ball Z. Like, Toys Ball Z started in 2012, and so Origin Story, Toys Ball Z Origins, another series I had never done either. It's never made as a series, like a video or nothing like that. It takes place in 2008. So Toys Ball Z takes place 2012 to 2016. So that's how long Toys Ball Z is. That's the time chronology of the series. So as for ToysballGT, 2020. Because I had to, as I remember, the last episode 150, came out in 2016. So, like, it'd be a time jump since that to 2020. So, yeah, I had to make it, the remake version has to fit that chronology time span of when the story was wrote or so. So, yeah. So it takes place 4 years after Toys Ball Z. As I originally had said, it was 25 years later, but initially it's not 25 years later. So I had to tone down that story element of the, I think who was it? I think it was Solar Train or one of them. So initially it don't take place 25 years later. That's the other show, I guess, I'll talk about later this year. So alright, so the show takes place 4 years after the events of Sonic from season 10. Goku went off and trained by himself, and then Sonic comes and takes the Dragon Balls and turns Goku back into a kid. And so basically the same, kind of taking the same formality of Dragon Ball GT there, But as in my series, Goku actually would grow back up. Like, yeah, he still turns into a Super Saiyan 4 as a kid and all that. But he'll grow, actually grows back up. So, as of that, now he has to get all the Dragon Balls before some dark energy be growing and forming. So they had to get the Dragon Balls back in time before that happens. And that's basically the story of the first season. As I don't want to talk about like all the story of GT, because I'm only on the 8th episode. So you guys can go and watch the episodes yourself, the first 8 episodes, I guess. You guys can actually go watch them. But as you know, the first season is actually them getting the Dragon Balls, and that's basically it. So I'm just going to talk about each season in total of the series. In total, as I think it was last year. It was last year, I think, before Christmas. I started writing ToysballGT, and in total, it's going to have 12 seasons. So thank goodness I got done with this. So in total, 12 seasons, 240 episodes. So it basically will probably overpass Toys Ball Z, because Toys Ball Z only has 150, and GT will have 240. So that's the total of the seasons. So as the first season is actually called just Dragon Ball Searching Saga. That's basically what it's going to be called. So that's the first season. Alright. I'm just going to talk about the stories of each season and all that, and explain the stories of each season, and talk about who actually is going to be in the series and all that stuff, who actually makes an appearance and all that stuff. Alright, let's get started. Okay, season 2 is basically going to focus on the characters back on Earth. So it's not going to be like how GT was. Like, see, I don't want to copy Dragon Ball GT. It has elements of Dragon Ball GT, but it's expanded, and I want to have character and story. See, that was the only reason of GT, of Dragon Ball GT itself. It didn't get expanded, and the only problem that is still to this day with these nerds and hypocrites and think they're all smart dumbasses, I'd say, is it didn't have a book. That's the only problem with it. And that's the only thing you guys, the manga, gotta read the manga, and all that shit. And that's the only problem with GT. It just didn't have no book. If like I said, if it had a book, it would probably have been like Dragon Ball Z. So that's how it would have been for GT if it did have that and all that. But as GT is still loved till this day. Like, I love that show. I would go and watch the whole entire series again if I wanted to. And speaking of that, I think I watched it back in January, I think. I just watched the whole complete series. I got the whole DVD, so I watched the whole thing, and I love it. So, you guys over, Super is awesome. Jiren's amazing. And all that dumb shit. And that crap ain't amazing. Thank God I never got them DVDs. But yeah, that's the truth of it. Like, GT is still loved by a lot of people. And of course, I love Super Saiyan 4. I mean, it's more detailed and more sculpted, better than blue hair on top of your head. I mean, I could have done that shit. Oh my god. I don't want to bash. I don't want to talk about Super bad because, well, it's already bad from what it is, so I don't want to trash talk Super. I did in a lot of my other videos. It's funny as fuck every time I go back and watch it. But, you know, yes. That's what I would. That's the only problem with GT. It didn't have a book, a manga for people to nerd and conspiracy and theories and what happened in the book and what happened in anime and all that shit. That's the only problem with it. And if it did have one, yeah, people probably would critical and criticize it and all that shit. And that's the problem with it. So yeah, it just didn't have no book. So yeah, so as for ToysballGT, as my series, I'll have all the characters be focused on and all that. I won't have no character be sitting back somewhere not doing anything and all that stuff. That's not what I want to do. I want a show that has story. And that's basically, if you watch Toys Ball Z yourself, like you watch those old episodes and stuff, character. I want to have character for the show. I don't want this episode be okay, next episode don't, next episode don't. And technically I see who done that before, but now he get much better with try to write the story, because some people are trying to help him write the story. But other than that, that's how it was. So that's what season 2 will do. It'll just focus on the characters back on Earth. Season 3 is basically like connects to season 1. It's not like 2 is basically what was going on during season 1. So season 3 basically be a sequel to, it's basically be season 2, but it's actually supposed to be, it's supposed to be season 2, and that's what it's supposed to have been. So 3, I'm just going to provide a quick little simple story. It'll have something to do with a character named Dark Khan from the Mortal Kombat vs. DC game. The Mortal Kombat and just in DC crossover. So his character he'll be the main villain of that arc. He basically had like the influences of Baby. See, like that's like I went back and said before. It has some GT elements from Dragon Ball GT, but it'll basically be more expanded and stuff. It won't be like don't make no sense. It will make sense. So like he'll take over the Earth and all that, and Goku turns to Super Saiyan 4 and basically defeats him, and that's the story. What we'll have in the arc, I think it'll have some of the Mortal Kombat characters in it, and all that. So that's basically the story of season 3. When they come back to Earth, they have to protect the Dragon Balls and all that stuff. Alright, season 4. This story is basically going to be like the Super 17 saga, but as of this but this character is actually one of the characters I never really put in Toys Ball Z. Like, he's back in those old stories I wrote from Toys Ball Z Origin. It'll have something to do with that character. His name's actually Devante. So he's from those old stories I wrote. In this season it will bring back the 2 demon characters from season 8 of Toys Ball Z, and they come up when they create another version of Devante and they merge. Basically be like how the Super 17 saga. Including it will bring back all the old villains. And as for that arc, each episode when I do it, they'll have character and more story, and they'll fight, and it'll be like a even fight with each of the villains. And basically like, remember all those old villains? Like they all defeated and they come back and they fight them again. So that's what that basically will be. It'll be more expanded in story for that. It'll be pretty cool in stop motion form. I can't wait to do that. So that's what season 4 will do. And season 5 basically is going to be, this is where Goku's character basically not be really focused on after that. So as season 5, the human spirits are the protectors, there's actually like, so this is going to be like the kind of taking little elements from the Dragon Ball Super show itself. So human spirits are there actually are 7 human spirits in each of the universes, as there are 20 universes. So this is basically when I basically start expanding on the story of there's another universe out there with this person in it and all that stuff. So it basically have a little elements of the Dragon Ball Super show, kind of. And each of the protectors come on Earth, basically are punishing Goku because of what happened during ToysballGT or whatever like that, what happened and all that stuff. And of course, one of the human spirits is actually evil. Actually, it is evil. So they had to stop him. So the human spirit, the one that's evil, his name is actually Dante. He's actually he's the one that he's coming like almost like Omega Shenron kind of like character. So he's the evil one, and of course this one you see the fusion like Gogeta and all that stuff. And basically it'll be more that's how it will be, like almost like the Shadow Dragon Saga, and taking little elements of the Dragon Ball Super show. So, and this is where Goku's character basically leaves after this season, actually. And he actually grows back older when he leaves. So that's what happens, and go and try to reach a new level, and basically becomes a human spirit. Guidance, human spirit. Alright. So as season 1 through 5, I actually already had written probably back in 2000, I think 17, I think 15 or 16. I think it was 15 or 16 when I wrote that. Wrote those 5 seasons actually. Season 6 story, this is the story I had left off at when when I had my computer at the time, before my computer got messed up. And this story, this is basically going to be the starting of after Goku's character leaves. Now it will focus on Goshin, her character. So it will still continue on and focus on other characters like Vegeta, yes, Piccolo, Gohan, Goten, Trunks. You know, it will continue on and focus on all of them. So as for season 6, this character, it will focusing on a character named Lilith. Of course, Lilith is based off the Bible. She was sealed away like many years ago by the astral spirits, the astral plane spirits. So I'm going to talk about this story. So this story is kind of reflecting back at season 8. Like, you know, I talked about sleep paralysis and all that stuff. Sleep paralysis. So astral plane, like you meditate, you go to another world and universe and all that stuff. So yes, I actually meditate, and it feels pretty amazing and feels really great. I actually meditate during that time when that crap happened last year and all that stuff, basically getting away from that crazy ass shit. And it helped me, and it basically reflects and pushes that bad shit away. And that's basically what happened, what I did last year when that whole crazy ass Dragon Ball Z shit happened. So it will have something to do with like astral plane, like and all that stuff, and spirits. And then this is when you start focusing on a new character appearing, actually Goshin. I don't have I don't think I don't know. I haven't posted a picture of him. I posted a picture of him on one of the other videos, I think. Was it? I think it was my video. Theme video, I think. The ToysballGT theme video. The new theme video, I think, or something like that. It was ToysballGT Next Generation. So that's I think he's on one of those pictures. But he would be a new character. Basically, looks like Goku and Gohan. He is actually Goku's lost son. As his character, he was born because one of the demons took Goku's sperm and impregnated one of the other succubus, and that's how he was born. So that's how he was born and stuff. There will be a special called Goku's Lost Son. That'll be for GT actually. It'll to explain how he was born and all that stuff. But as in the series of GT, when you watch GT, his character has already appeared in the series. It's like he's already there. So they released Lilith out of a magical box, and basically she took over the astral plane, the astral realm. She merged with one of the protectors, the protector Sheena, who's from ToysballGT Season 8, took her power and merged and made Lil look younger, and she goes and tries to find Goku, who's actually gone, because Goku's character is not focused on at all, really a little bit in Season 6, because it's not focusing on him that much. So she goes to Earth, fights a couple of people, like Batman, Piccolo, and of course Vegeta, and Trunks. And then she makes a idea of having a tournament, kind of like the Cell games. So this kind of give me some elements from the Android saga a little bit, and the all that. It's kind of like that arc. And so she has a tournament, and a lot of fighters will join and all this stuff and fight. And of course, in this where the new transformation that Goku was actually doing in ToysballGT in episode 15 remake. This is where Goshen actually transforms into the fully mastered version. Her hair actually be black instead of yellow. So like Goku just had the power-up effect, but he didn't turn to it all the way fully until he actually turned into it in GT actually. And but she turns into it first. So she beats down Lilith and all that stuff. But as you know, Lilith's character is based off the Bible. She can't really die. She can't die at all. She's immortal. So what they did, they actually sealed her back into the box, and she gets locked back in. And after they defeated her and all that stuff, Goku actually came back and helped them, and she was stopped. Then that was it for that season 6. It basically gonna be like the Android saga, just a little bit. That's how the arc will be. It'll kind of feel like that. But instead, this ain't Gohan's moment. Sorry, I'm not trying to copy Dragon Ball. Like, I'm gonna copy the Broly movie and all that shit. I don't want to copy that. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Season 7 will have something to do with Beerus. Of course, Beerus. This is basically where the Super Saiyan Blue comes on screen, but initially it's not going to be a great form for Goku because he doesn't like it, and so it'll just be taken away from him. He don't have to he don't want that power at all. It's not that strong, like I said. So they battle Beerus, and all that stuff, and Gogeta defeats Beerus, and Beerus basically flew his ass out of here. And that is just going to be like 6 or 7 episodes of Beerus. That's all. It's not going to be a big arc. But as part of the arc, you have Naruto. Naruto, actually, this story is... I kind of took the idea from Taruto just a little bit. The boy Taruto. Naruto's character went into another universe, because he originally was in mine, but he had lost his memory, and when he hit his head again, he remembers Goku and all that, why he left the universe and came back to fight them. So basically, as while he was in Taruto's world, he doesn't remember Goku at all. It's like he doesn't know Goku. But when he gets his head, he comes back to my world and battles Goku. So all for that, they retreat and became friends again. So as for this season, all I had to do is buy the new figure of Naruto that actually seen at the store at Walgreens, I think. I've seen him and Sasuke, I think, and Kazumo with him. I've seen those 3 there. So as they're like the Dragon Star figures, because that's when I saw Dragon Stars there and I saw them there. And I was like, oh, that's cool. They got Naruto, Sasuke. So yeah, that's all I need for this season 7. That's all I really need. As for the other seasons, I had to create figures. I had to buy them model figures and all that stuff to create the characters and all that stuff. So it'll take a lot to do. So I have to I have to buy all those model figures and stuff and do all that stuff. So it should be fun. So yeah, that's basically it for 7. Alright, Season 8 is basically the sequel to Season 6. As Lilith returns once again, she breaks out of the box again, and she wants revenge, of course, on Goshen. As of this time, we actually need help, as this is where the guest stars appearances from other people. So, okay, Dragon Ball Z does appear in GT. Star Blast does appear in GT. And I think it's Taruto? Yeah, Taruto. Shane, I think. Well, glimpse for quite a second, but he doesn't be there. Because he be talking to Dragon Ball Z. And I think Junior. Yeah, Junior. And Solo Train. So, yeah, I think that's all who's going to be in Season 8. So, we had to, as we needed their help to stop Lilith. Of course, it didn't work because she was so powerful and all that stuff. So, what would happen, as, she just wants revenge, wants to fight. This time, she does get a chance to fight Goku. And, of course, when Goshen does beat her, Goku had to send her straight to hell. Hatcher takes her to hell, and she goes right back to hell where she's supposed to be. And that's what happens to her character. And this is when Goku goes, after he does that, he goes to other places besides the human spirit world. He meets other characters and all that stuff throughout that season and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it for Season 8. Basically, it's the sequel to Season 6. And in this one, Dragon Ball Z, Star Blast, and all of them gets appearance in that arc. And And think around that time, as this year, Revenge of Chucky will be coming out this October. So what I have to do for that movie, I will get Goku Black, of course. I have to get Goku Black, the Blue Goku and Vegeta, of course, get those two, because that's gonna have something to do with the movie. Then get those model figures and make myself as a figure, Dragon Ball Z as a figure, and Star Blast as a figure. And that's all I need for that movie. And make a figure of Goshen, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause yeah, so as you know, as good as my payment where I work at is great, so I will get all that stuff for the movie. I can't wait to do that. So yeah, Revenge of Chucky will be coming out this October for Halloween. Alright, so okay, let's continue. Season 9. This is the Devil Jin Saga. As let me see. Yeah. So this the Devil Jin Saga. This article has something to do with Jin Kazama from the Tekken series, because originally he does appear in those old videos I did on my channel for season 2, and he was in those 5 episodes, I think. 18, 19, and 20. He was just in those 4 episodes, and I was thinking to myself, like, I'll make a whole arc for him in GT. So that's what I'll do. As for this story, Jin basically tries to control the devil gene that he has, and he can't control it. And so they had to try to stop him because he keeps turning to Devil Jin, of course, and all that stuff. And really, he can't really control that. So, of course, Asuka tried to help him. And of course, when he turns to Devil Jin and stuff, like, he'll be, I will make a cool ass animation when I get that figure of Jin, because I was thinking about getting the old figure of him from the old games, the old figure they made of Jin, because I was going to get the I think they're supposed to be releasing a new Jin figure, like Storm Collectibles. So I ain't got the Kaizula figure yet. That's who I was gonna get when they announced those figures, but I never got a chance to get around to get them. And they're supposed to make a Jin figure, and a Devil Jin, I think, because they showed a picture. They already made the Jin figure. So that's what I was thinking. They should be. I hope we see a picture of Devil Jin soon. But if I don't get the new Jin figure, I just get the old figure of him and all that stuff. And that's all I have to do. So that's basically for the Devil Jin Saga. Yeah, like I said, back to I was talking about the animation. It'd be cool. I'm gonna have an animation of Vegeta getting his ass kicked by Jin. Of course, like how Jin be and all that stuff from Tekken. That shit would be funny as fuck. Seeing Vegeta get his ass kicked. But other than that, yeah, that's all for that arc. So as the following 3 arcs, season 10, 11, and 12, they basically are the same actual arc. So season 10, 11, 12 has something to do with a character that relates to Lilith. Of course, I'll throw in some more like Bible characters, kind of, from the Bible, if you guys are Christian, or know what I mean. So like, okay, it'll follow this character named, the villain of the arc is actually Sarah. Sarah is one of the demon offsprings of Lilith, and she's related to one of the other succubus that's in the astral plane. That stays in the astral plane. So as Lilith wanted to get revenge back on the good guys because she got defeated twice, and so she released her daughter because her daughter's actually she has two personalities. So her character is gonna be like Majin Buu. Like, she'd be just like Majin Buu. So, her character has a split personality. She's good or evil. So, and because why she has two personalities, I'll explain like why she does. There's two of her. Like why she has a good side, a bad side. It's kind of like passive aggressive. You know what I mean? So, reason why she's released because the power and stuff of other demon fighters that fight for the character, the Bible character, Samael. He was like a prince, like he was at fault. He was an angel and all that, and he became a fallen angel. So Samael. So he puts to control Lilith, not Lilith, Sarah, but he really can't control her because you can't control her, not really. So in this arc, of course, Luffy is in this arc. Luffy from One Piece, and he falls in love with Goshen. So that's basically where they characters actually meet and get together. So Goku comes back from the human spirit world, and of course Vegeta gets controlled by Samael, become like a demon. Basically not going back to be like Majin Vegeta, because I don't want to copy the Buu Saga and all that stuff. He will do something like that from the Buu Saga, like blast away, and power up and do that blast. But he doesn't die when he does it. So yes, taking little elements from that scene from Super, because Sarah can't be really controlled by Samael. Of course, Goku actually transforms to that transformation that you guys, a little teaser of it in episode 15, but fully mastered. He'll have the black hair and all that stuff. And, he can't stay on Earth, not that much, because he has a time period. Like a protector can't stay on Earth so long. So basically that's what happened. He goes back to the human spirit world. Of course, this will focus on Goshen. He'll try to be like the hero of the arc, but he doesn't accomplish. Of course, in the end, Goku saves the world once again and defeats Sarah. Basically, she gets reincarnated because the good Sarah, as she is like Majin Buu. She's split and she's good, and of course the evil version of her. And because the reason why she has good, because Sarah has the abilities of taking powers she steals your soul. She actually takes your soul and merge it with her power and make her stronger. So she has that ability. So she has the good. She took the soul of an angel, and it makes her young, makes her powerful and stronger. And that's why she has a good personality. And the evil one is basically the one, because she originally was evil, pure evil. So the evil version gets reincarnated and basically becomes good, and that's basically the ending of the GT arc, GT series. Like, the good guys have new offsprings and start off a new generation and then all that stuff. So, oh gosh, 40 minutes. Damn, talk so long. Okay, so that's basically it of the GT story. Oh, I hope you guys enjoy it. As the series will have 12 seasons. 12 seasons. Man. Yep. 12 seasons. The movies that are part of the GT series, like I have one called of course I mentioned earlier, Revenge of Chucky is part of it. Goku vs. Vegeta 2 is actually part of it too. And Goku's Lost Son, that's not made at all either. And there's going to be one called The Future. So, yeah, those are all the stories of the movies, this section. And of course, there'll be like a special kind to be almost like Battle of Gods, but it won't be, it'll be different. It'll be focused on a new character. So, yeah. So that's basically it for this. What I say, as now you guys got towards the end of the video, I have some stop motions coming up pretty soon, and I can't wait to do them. One of them is going to be like a dance one. I'm going to do one with 17, actually, because I'm going to have him dancing and all that stuff. And then there'll be I has noticed this coming up in June, I think. I will be getting Bardock. So I'll have Bardock pretty soon, so I can't wait to get him. So Bardock and get the Cooler figure. And yeah, I can't wait to get those two. So Bardock, Cooler, start buying the model figures and stuff, and do all that stuff and have that ready. And I'm going to be making a new diagram setting pretty soon. I know I started to make a cool diagram pretty soon, and get two green poster boards and 2 blue ones, and make cool backgrounds and all that stuff. So for the stop motions and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing pretty soon. Setting that up and everything. So, yep, that's the little update of the videos that are coming up. And I hope you guys wait to enjoy. So what you guys think of the story of ToysballGT? Like, what you guys think of it? I know I finally finished the story of the series, and glad I got it done writing it. But it took, if I haven't lost my computer, but at least I had the flash drive saved in my Google account of the story, and I finished it. And I was like, thank God. I'm glad I didn't lost that story thing. So I was like, oh shit. Because, well, even though I did start writing for the other shows that are not even out yet, probably 20 years from now, probably in 2040, I'll probably get to that new show. But, yeah. Well, as for my favorite, the one that I really can't wait to do, is the season 6 story and the season 8 story, because it'll have something to do with Dragon Ball Z in season 8, because he comes and helps the universe. And season 6 story, of course, with Goshen transforming into that form that Goku was trying to transform into. So I can't wait to do that one. That's gonna probably be my favorite one. But I can't wait to do it. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's long, it's 45 minutes long. Kind of like a podcast. So hope you guys enjoy. And watch my other videos that I had done. Because I was supposed to have done this video like a couple of months, I think back in February I think, but I never did. Because that's when I got done with the story in January. And I was supposed to talk about it. I was supposed to do a live stream of the video, but I don't want to be on that live stream so long talking about it. But if you guys want me to, if I do a live stream of talking about this, just a video of me talking about the story, what's been going on with GT. So that's what I basically did. I did the video first, so you guys can check that out. Then I'll probably do a live video of me talking about it. Live stream. So yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more videos, and see you guys next time, and subscribe to my YouTube channels, and peace. Hi guys, thank you guys for watching the video, and check out my Instagram page, TBC97 Production, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to TBC Production, ToysballGT Level, and KTB Vlogs. Check out my other videos as well. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.